Now if I knew the things to do, exactly what to say.
Hi and welcome to the Bake Break. This week we're going to take a break from baking on the Bake Break and we're going to focus on the stove. We're going to make pancakes, or as Ralph Roddenbery likes to call them, flapjacks. If you want to serve 3 to 4 people, the ingredients would be 1 egg, 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of flour, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. We're going to start with our egg. I've pre-cracked it because that's really not interesting to show. I'm going to whisk it and then add some milk, a cup of milk to be exact, and whisk that together a little bit. And now would be a good time to add the oil. If you want to add all your liquids together first, that's fine. You can really just dump everything together and it'll be okay. But for those of you who are intent upon separating your liquids and solids, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of oil. 1 and 2.
Come on, babe. Every day now. Come on, baby.
And we're going to whisk that a little bit. Okay, I think we're ready to add some of our solids. Let's go ahead and add 1 cup of flour. Now, this flour is actually bread flour. It was a happy mistake that brought me to create one of the fluffiest batches of pancakes I've ever made in my life when I was out of all-purpose flour, and I decided to just go for it and use the bread flour and see what happened. So I'm just going to work this in. It will become very thick and slightly messy. You know, anytime you work with flour, you're going to have some flour mishaps. Just for the record, my cameraman's laughing right now, so.
I'm smiling.
You're smiling? Alright, so I will add 3 teaspoons of baking powder and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Let's not get that crazy with this. This is a really thick mixture. If it's too thick, just add a little bit of milk and you'll be fine. And here's the sugar. So let's put in the sugar. Flour everywhere. Okay. I might add a little milk to this because it is quite thick, but you can make it this thick and it's going to be okay. It's just going to be really thick. Each pancake will be a little mountain unto itself. Alright, here we have our batter. We've turned our heat somewhere between medium and high. The point is for the butter to melt. So I'll use my spatula and spread the butter around a little bit. We want it to heat up to the point of making water sizzle if you sprinkle a few drops into the pan. I'm going to take my first 1/4 cup of batter and pour it in. I like to make my pancakes in groups of 3s. Pour your medallions, if you will, to about 3 to 4 inches in diameter. And you're going to want them to bubble before you try to flip them.
Seize the day, don't you throw it away. Love can be the reason why. Because love is.
Hey Mom, I'm filming my bake break right now.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll talk to you later. It was about a cookie recipe.
Oh, okay. I love you.
I love you too.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Let imagination go to be.
And here we have our plate of flapjacks.
Today is today, all day long. Today is today, all day long. I know today is today, all day long.
Can I have some more?
We hope you've enjoyed learning how to make pancakes or flapjacks from scratch on the Bake Break. So stay tuned next week for more lovin' from Liz Lee's Oven.
See the drummer get wicked!
Today